Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Freezer!
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, yeah. Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yeah. Tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me too.
Investigators arrested a California train engineer Tuesday after he allegedly derailed a train in a bid to crash into USNS Mercy, which is a hospital ship that's treating non-COVID-19 patients in the port of Los Angeles to lessen the burden on the area hospitals. I almost said hotels. Allegedly, yeah. Eduardo Moreno, who's 44, is going to be going to court, or should have went to court Wednesday for his arraignment. Around 1 o'clock on Tuesday, Moreno had allegedly ran the train at full speed off the end of the tracks near the Navy medical boat, smashing through several concrete barriers before sliding through a parking lot nearly 250 yards from the Mercy, according to a criminal complaint.
So close!
And yet so far.
Wow. Yeah. It's kind of that. Yeah, I
don't get it. So, is this a terrorist act?
Sort of.
Is this I can't be racial because everybody can get the Wu-Tang clap. So is this like so it's some weird, what would you call this form of bias? How dare you treat people who don't have the virus?
How dare you put people on a ship? I don't know.
I don't understand the point.
I don't understand either. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Nobody was injured. The boat wasn't damaged. However, the train leaked a substantial amount of fuel, according to the complaint.
Well, leaky ships and all that.
Yeah, well, it was the train, but not the. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
California Highway Patrol officer caught Moreno as he allegedly tried to escape the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Moreno allegedly told the officers and FBI investigators that he deliberately derailed the train because he was suspicious of the Mercy's intentions and thought it was actually part of a government takeover.
That's true.
So you, in a runaway train, is going to let's say he let's say he was
Let's just say.
Let's play a hypothetical game, shall we? Let's say he was successful and he was able to ram said train into said ship.
Right.
Then what? Does he expect the government to go, oh shit, they're gonna get dudes with the trains. We need to back up.
Planes, trains, and automobiles, guys. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
These people ain't messing around. They don't want us here. They're being suspicious. We need to be better about it.
Don't be suspicious.
It wouldn't have done anything.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Moreno stated he acted alone.
No, he was all by himself?
Yeah, he didn't pre-plan the attempted attack.
No.
How do you just go?
How do you willy-nilly?
There's a ship.
I'm going to hit it.
I'm going to run into the damn thing. What?
I'm going to wreck it.
While admitting he intentionally derailing and crashing the train, he said he knew it'd bring media attention and people could see for themselves, referring to the Mercy.
You're saying that he derailed it on purpose. That it's a little bit off track. Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to copy somebody.
I had no idea. No idea
I don't
there.
either.
None whatsoever.
In an interview with FBI agent, Marino stated that he, quote, did it out of the desire to wake people up.
Wake up!
Investigators are still reviewing surveillance footage of the scene, including inside the locomotive. I'm just saying this.
Yeah.
This.
Kevin Hutchison over in the MeWe, by the way. While you collect yourself. The train crashed into a ship? Didn't Steven Seagal make a movie back in the 80s?
Was it Steven Seagal or was it Kurt Russell?
I think it was Steven Seagal. I think he's right.
Might be.
He's right.
I'm thinking of something else.
Actually, Steven Seagal made pretty much every movie in the 80s. It's like Steven Seagal, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and Van Damme. You know, that's every action movie ever in the 80s.
And Steve Guttenberg.
And Gutenberg. That's it.
Gutenberg. Poor Gutenberg. He was there and he was gone.
He was there, not really.
He was like a match. He struck it. He was there, and all of a sudden. So there's how we start this show off.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody needs a nice wake up call, right?
Like maybe some American Pride Roasters coffee wake up call.
Oh, that is an amazing wake up call. Have you had some American Pride Roasters today?
You know what? I made a pot.
And?
A fresh pot is sitting in the kitchen as we speak. And I completely forgot to pour me a cup.
So the answer is no. The
answer is no. I don't have
Wow.
any. I did have some this morning.
Good.
I had some.
But you have none right now.
I have none now. I'm dropping. I've dropped the ball. I know. I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, but that's okay because I have mine.
You do have yours. Tastes really good, doesn't it?
It does. It is amazing, and my nice handmade gift keeps it quite warm for quite a long time.
I thought we were going to wait on that until a little bit later.
I said my handmade gift.
Yeah, I know that. Are you trying to segue into something now?
No, it's my handmade gift.
Okay.
Unless you want to, I mean, we can.
You have been bouncing off the walls.
I really have. I really like it.
All right, go ahead. Well, hold on, no.
First, let's finish APR.
Finish APR.
Finish APR. In my cup, I have with me tonight the dessert coffee of the evening, which is what my wife's favorite now, which is Watson's White chocolate caramel.
It is. That's what they say. That Watson is white.
Chocolate caramel. It's delicious. It's like a sweeter coffee in general. And, it literally is like taking a white chocolate caramel macchiato or cappuccino and just making a cup of it without having the extra foam.
Because foam is just
foam. Yeah, it's just a waste of space.
It is.
Unlike Watson's White chocolate caramel coffee, and unlike Battle for Freedom, which is hosted by our very own Wilson Pontifer. Aptly named for the Watson's White.
He's such a good man.
He really is.
He really is. Wilhelm Peterson is a man that all of us should strive to be like.
I'll tell you what, that Whitaker Pendergrass, he is amazing at what he does, and he is a Christian above Christians.
And can help design some coffee, too.
That he can. That is very true. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com, AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Get your coffee, tea, chocolate drops, bark, all of it over at AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Okay.
Okay, so can we?
Go ahead.
We okay? We all right? Everything fine?
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Just get it over with, because
right.
God knows I've been holding you back all damn week.
All right.
Well, longer than that. But.
Well, a little while. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. But anyway, we're proud to announce here at Defenders that through a partnership with a local vendor, we are now offering you this very wonderful tumbler, 32-ounce cup, the Defenders logo.
As I say, if you're listening on radio,
the Defenders logo 32-ounce tumbler, custom made for you. And when I say custom made, I mean each one is made by hand. I don't mean that you can ask for like 7,000 different things on it.
Yeah, no, this is not a custom. So it literally is made by hand, every single one of them.
It's really simple, guys. It's on the website. If you go to our website, doaeshow.com, doaeshow.com, you go to the shop. In the shop, you will find it under the Defenders gear. It's right there, 32-ounce Defenders logo cup. You can get it $35 plus shipping and handling, $35 plus shipping and handling right now, or as soon as you want to, on the Defenders website.
No, go now.
Go now. I mean, go right now, because you might as well get it now and get the order in. It does take a couple days for them to make it, for her to make it. Let's put it this way. For her to make it, this is a stay-at-home mom kind of thing where this is what she does.
Yeah, so it's about a week to 10-day turnaround.
Right. So it's a week to 10-day turnaround per cup. She does it all by herself. It's all hand done. Everything is there. We're looking at ways to help her streamline the process a little bit. But at this point, get your orders in. Understand that it's going to take a few days, and you can choose what type of shipping level you want. And once it ships, we'll let you know via email so that you have it as soon as possible. Go to our website, doaeshow.com, doaeshow.com. $35, get you the cup. By the way, pretty much all that is going to her, including the shipping and handling, so that she can send it out.
Yeah. We literally are not really getting anything out of it.
I think we're getting like $2-3.
Couple bucks. It's not a big deal. It's more of a, we found the opportunity. We found the venue, it was not the venue. The company was able to, she was able to agree to do it, and the work was amazing. And so it's literally, we want to get something out to you guys, and we thought y'all would like it. So enjoy.
Please enjoy.
And now it is done and over with, and Steven can stop pushing about it, because I know he's been alluding to it on the video all the time.
Everything.
I'm constantly getting texts. Hey, can I say something now? Can I say something now? No.
It's there. It's there.
It's done now. It's over. It's out of the way. It's there. And I will say that there may be more designs coming in the future towards the end of the year, maybe, depending on.
And once again,
a lot hinges on how well these run.
True. And if you are a Defender, you knew about these prior to.
Yes. At least a week, which we need to get better about that.
Yeah. You knew about these being released at least a week prior to. And you get a little bonus on the inside. If you want to become a Defender with us, if you want to help us out and then also get helped out by everything that's coming down the pipe, become a Defender. Go to our page, do the affiliates, do the affiliate programming, the membership page right there. It's $5 a month, $50 a year, done and done.
Those are the two options. It's not $5 a month,
and it's either or. Those are your two options. If you do the $50 a year, obviously you save 2 months, which is nice. But you still get all the benefits of being a member with us, and so anything that comes out, you're going to know before anybody else.
Oh yeah,
and you're probably going to get a little extra on that as well.
Yeah, and a couple of extra things we're trying to figure it out to make it a little bit more enticing and more worthwhile for jumping in early, but we're working on it. So just saying. And what did I just seen that pop up? Hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Please tell me my mug is on its way. It is
who?
Essential Jackal. It is it's going to be mailed out within the next day or so.
Yeah, either tomorrow or Wednesday.
The thing to making it by hand is it's not like
She's also a little bit OCD, so.
Well, but there are like it has, I've seen it. There's a couple of them. There's minor imperfections, and it's normal. It's what happens when you make these things. You can't. It doesn't not just like a dip and done. It does take a little bit of effort into it, but it is they're almost completely finished.
There you go.
As in within the next few days to the weekend at the very latest, it'll be mailed out.
Because we actually did have a couple of them order in pretty much right off the bat.
Yep. And so she was in the middle of a move and everything else, but all that has been handled and done, and she has been working hard at it. So we'd be expecting that very, very shortly.
We will send you an email as soon as it ships.
Yes, we'll let y'all.
So, DHS chief
Mm-hmm.
has decided that they wanted to make sure that everybody knows the U.S. is going to build 400 to 450 miles of the southern border protection by the end of year.
Only 400 to 450.
Yes,
the U.S. more.
Well, I mean that's more than we got any other time, right?
No, it's true, but there's a thing about the wall that's not completely done is you could
not worry about it
around it.
Yeah. A wall that's not complete is easily gotten around.
Yeah, a wall that's not complete is not a wall. It's shade, I guess. Depends on which side you're standing on.
Something to lean on.
Yeah. A section that isn't going to grow vegetation. That's about it. Like there's not. It's a waste of time and concrete if you're not going to finish the whole thing. But whatever.
Finish it.
Some is better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, something better than nothing, I guess. The U.S. is on pace to secure an additional 400 to 450 miles of its southern border with Mexico by the end of 2020, Acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf said Wednesday during a press conference with President Donald Trump. CNS News reported that Wolf's comments, during which he told the viewers, quote, "Very few people are coming into the country right now. And as we complete again the wall, in addition to 27,000 Mexican soldiers, it's a very tough place to come into."
Mm-hmm.
Trump then asked Wolf to discuss, quote, how tight the southern border is right now. To which Wolf responded, the government is continuing to, quote, build miles of wall every day.
But so I'm hoping that the 450 by year's end, which is a crock, by the way, because what was it? Was it the Sears Tower or was the Empire State Building was done in like 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Was that? I think it was one. It was one of those two. Was done in 3 years. And I get that nowadays we have all this extra crap where you got to make sure that this is done and this is done. You have this permit and this person said it's okay and you're not, endangering, this type of grasshopper and all this other crap. And I got all that crap. But it still should not take a year to only do 450 miles.
Right. Well, so they said we're up to over 150, he believes.
Whoa. We're mouthing off. Good Lord.
Yeah, so we're continuing to build new miles of wall. Yeah, he actually added new twice in there. New miles of wall. With a lot of folks ask about replacement wall and new miles. It's a new capability in the southwest border that we haven't had before, and so
a lot of new in there.
There's a lot of new model.
Is that a new buzzword for him? Like
I don't know. He can suck it and smile though. That's a there you go. Yeah. It's a song. And so whether we talk to the agents, the Border Patrol agents, like they like the capability, they like that impotence and denial that it provides them. That's weird. And it provides the ability for those agents to focus elsewhere on parts of the border that are very difficult to patrol, so we can use our resources in different ways. And so we see a lot of benefits from the border wall system. And again, that includes not only physical infrastructure, but the cameras and the roads and the lighting and the fiber optic cables. And we're looking forward to and we're still on track. Well, on our mark to meet 400 to 450 miles by the end of the calendar year.
Oh, good. So, I
love the backtracking and the word placement and all the rest of it. Like, it's very difficult to actually read this out like this, but I really do love it when somebody's sitting there talking and you get it down in words and writing, and now I'm going to start doing it myself because I was just doing it.
Yeah.
But you take the words in writing and then you have to read them out loud again, and you're like, oh, no, that's not.
That's not a complete sentence.
You shouldn't say things like that.
How many times did I say, huh? What? Huh? I mean, again, fine. Kudos to keep on moving and trudging through, and that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could do better than that. And I get, with all the world is shutting down and blah, 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 blah. Still, you could do better than that.
Yeah, I know.
A lot better than that.
A lot better. And they ask us, how tight is the border wall?
How tight is it?
Let's be frank in PA. Tight as a Tijuana call girl.
Wow.
You're welcome, folks.
There's a picture you'll never get rid of.
And there's also other pictures that he has that we'll never get rid of.
Well, not just the pictures, but there's
a word picture right there.
You get with a Tijuana call girl, there's other things you will not get rid of either.
That's also true. Gosh, that is not good.
No, you don't go to Tijuana for the girls.
No,
bad.
No, it's not a good idea.
You go down there. Well, you don't go down there. There's really nothing to go down there for. I mean, it's been some years since I've been, but
in Tijuana.
Yeah, you don't go. And I was in San Diego. When I was in San Diego, it's only like a 45-minute train ride.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's like right across it's right there.
So really not a bad deal at all.
No, but when I went, I took like 2 buddies of mine who didn't smoke, and I went down and bought like 3 cartons of cigarettes and had them carry them back because you can only carry so many back at one time.
Oh.
So I was like, I need cigarettes and I want the deal, so let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And just on the way back, I'm like, this is your carton and this is your carton, and
take it with you, and we will all go back and shut up. Don't talk about this.
I'm not selling it. They knew I wasn't selling it, so I knew it was all right, but they're like, I don't smoke. I'm like, I don't care. That just means you're not going to dip into my stash. That's all.
You're carrying it with you, and you will like it.
Yes, you will pretend that, yes, I love Marlboro. I don't know if the cigarettes are still cheap down there, but I know they were at one point, and so that's
good.
What we did. We went down there and
so you don't go for the Tijuana call girls to eat in Tijuana, but you do go for the donkey show.
Ugh,
that's Indiana Mike over there on.
Again, something else that once you see, you cannot unsee.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't want to see.
That's what I'm saying. If you've seen it,
if you have
seen it, you can never unsee it. It's
I don't want to have seen it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. It's
kind of like a disease,
It's like a train wreck. It literally is like a train wreck. It's one of those you
can't look away.
That's not good. And yet I can't look away.
Indiana Mike. Kelly was the donkey's name.
So it wasn't bingo.
Nope. Essential Jacko over on the Twitters. I could have told you at Defenders Live was good for a little extra bonus on the inside.
Dang.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Trump apparently notified Congress Friday evening that he would be firing key intelligence.
No. We're about to.
I'm just going to breeze through it real fast.
All right,
He's
fine, go
firing
ahead.
the guy who. We're not going to touch on it when we come back. I don't care.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
He's firing the guy who sparked the Ukraine probe.
Oh. He doesn't like sparking probes?
And the left is pissed. Yeah. Because they say it's unfair retribution. My question is there such a thing as fair retribution?
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Neither do I. So,
no. Hey. Whatever.
Not Wu-Tang Clap related, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, all right, so with that, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Woo-ha! Gotcha all in check. Oh.
Oh.
The right stuff.
The right stuff, baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Virginia got it. They're like 4 seconds behind, but she got it. Goodness gracious. Okay. So this is what we got left?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right, I guess I'll work with it.
I guess it'll do.
We'll be fine.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm alive now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, pretty much. I really could never stand the fact that he like never enunciated his words. Everything sounded
I get it's supposed to be grunge and it's that whole.
At least say your words though. Come on. You know.
Whatever. Can't see it from my house. Do 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 do.
Oh, that's not good, Indiana Mike. That's not good. We're gonna have to open with that.
Open what? I'm afraid.
Yeah. Shh. We're coming back.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
What are you doing?
Indiana Mike over on the MeWe's. Welcome to Tijuana. Want to see this hooker who can put ping pong balls? Want to see what she can do with the ping pong balls? Just don't sniff them. If you want that and more, or you can always join us on the MeWe chat room. That's DOAE Show. DOAE Show on the MeWe's. MeWe is basically the wild, wild west of the internets.
It's like the old chat rooms of the day.
Oh, yeah. It's essentially anything goes. And essentially, I say essentially because, you know, there's always the 5 rules. And there's always those situations to where you just, no, that doesn't work. And don't ever do that again.
Yeah, don't. You also find us on the not MeWe's. You can find us on Twitters and the Facebooks at DOAE Show.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out over there. Follow us, like and share all this stuff. That's kind of the key at this point. You know,
yeah,
you can
pretty much
send money or do whatever and help that way. But probably the biggest help is to if you like it, or hell, if you don't like it, share it around. You know, just share. You know, the show or any show on Mojo for that matter, just share it around on the social media platforms, or you don't even have to do it that way. If you happen to be, you know, hanging out and you know somebody who, you know, might be like the show, whether they would agree or not. And that's not just us. Again, anybody on Mojo, you just
all
turn around
Mojo, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
have I got something for you to listen to? And then
have I got a deal for you?
Have I got a deal for you?
Yeah.
So go to mojo50.com, and when you go over there, hit the donate button, put in $25 or more, and as a thank you, you will be receiving a limited edition Meatball Army t-shirt.
And
when you are over there, also check out Rocky Stucci in the Situation Room every weekday midnight from Monday through Friday.
Yes.
Check it out over there. Good times.
Great oldies. So,
I don't want to do her.
oh, I'm doing it.
Actress turned activist Alyssa Milano is calling for
Oh,
Senator
no,
Bernie
not. I wasn't going to
Sanders.
start with that. No.
No, we are.
I thought we were going to do the other one.
No, because we're going old to new. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is a little older, guys. A little older.
Pardon the interruption, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
She is calling for Bernie Sanders to suspend his presidential campaign because of moral and intellectual dishonesty. Ironically enough, in 2016, however, Milano often praised his honesty and integrity and officially endorsed him as for the presidential race in 2016.
That's true.
Milano publicly endorsed former President Joe Biden earlier this year.
Hard no.
Friday on Twitter, this was the last Friday,
Yeah.
she wrote, quote, "It is intellectually bankrupt for Bernie to pretend that not unifying the party today is advantageous to a Democratic victory in November. He is still taking donations from people during crisis on a campaign that has no path forward. It's intellectually and morally bankrupt."
Sure, but so is Joe Biden.
Well, they all are. Let's be, clear in all things being honest.
I mean, are we going to be frank about it?
No, Frank is going to be Frank.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, no problem. Milano faced outcry after the tweet, which prompted her to defend her position against Sanders and explain why she supported him in 2016.
She said, and I quote,
Whoa.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart and I want respect.
I got you.
Yeah, you did. Well, there was that she said she didn't tweet that. She said that
sorry.
out loud
Right.
to her handlers and whatnot. And then she tweeted, quote, Bernie supporters, a thread for you. She began, "I will continue to do what is right for the people of this country, no matter how you attack me. I'm tough. I had 4 years to practice with MAGAs, and I know all the tricks, and you can't silence me. I support Bernie in 2016. Keep reading." End quote. Yeah. Well, the keep reading part was she continued. "In 2016, I felt Bernie was the right person for that moment in history, and I still support and believe in many of the policies and ideals of the Sanders campaign." Sorry, Corona.
That's okay.
"He has always fought for what is right and just. I know this. I love him about this."
So how'd you make out, Super Chief?
That's all I'm asking.
Right? Right?
That's all I want to know.
Even though she loves Sanders, Milano went on to point out that Biden is just the better candidate this time around. Quote, "However, at this moment, I, along with what seems like a vast majority of the American people and 90% of the other Dem candidates, feel that Biden is going to be the steady leadership that we need. He has what it takes to heal the soul of the nation and bridge the divide."
Inconceivable.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And she keeps going and going
And going.
and going
And going.
and going. There's at least 8 other tweets.
And she just keeps on tweeting, just like she would be Donald Trump or something. Just keeps on tweeting and retweeting and capturing the tweets and running through the tweets, and does tweet number 7 of 8.
Many words. And all of it is just, well, I liked him then, but I don't have to like him then. I like him now. And it was just all about him. It literally, all of it just proves that she has no actual integrity.
Hashtag SMW.
Mm-hmm.
So
Look,
many words.
She proved that she is not actually picking the person based off of who represents her the best. It's about trying to win a battle.
Yes.
which is the wrong way to be doing any of these elections at all. You're not winning a battle. You're supposed to be trying to put a person in place that will do what would be best for the country as a whole.
On all fronts.
It's
on
not
all fronts and backs.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to make sure that no matter what, you can always move forward, push ahead, strive to completion. All those things.
Yeah. You get up there to the wrists and you just go to town.
That's it. I mean, you take it by the horns and just keep on pumping,
That's true.
But there's more. You thought she was gone and over with.
Nope, not today. Not today.
Look, the ass backwardness that is Alyssa Milano
cookies
does not end there.
No, but first,
gets so much better.
But first, have you gotten your emergency food supplies yet?
No,
I did.
I have dropped the ball.
I did.
You order it?
Yeah, I ordered. I got my 4-week supply.
I'm jealous.
It was super simple though.
I'm procrastinating. Oh, I know it is. All you got to do is go to preparewithmojo.com.
Mojo50.
Mojo5. That's what I'm sorry.
Preparewithmojo50.com. Yes, I also got some. I think I got some. I got some water bottles because they didn't have any life straws anymore, but they got the water bottles that have the life straw in it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can fill up the water bottle and just drink it out of the life straw. Yeah.
That's slick right there.
That's pretty cool, right?
So they don't have just food.
No, they don't just have food. You can actually go, when you go to preparewithmojo50.com, you can get the 4-week food supply for only $197, shipping included.
That's amazing.
4 weeks of food, 3 meals a day.
230 something meals?
Yeah, it's like 230 meals, something like that.
238, 240, somewhere around there.
All for you, easily prepared, stores for 25 years, and actually taste good.
Heck yeah, man.
4 weeks, $197. You can't make a better deal than that.
No.
I mean, you probably could, but you'd have to jip on a few things. It'd have to be not as high quality stuff. And along with that, if you go to the website, you go through the process. At the end, it'll have little options at the bottom like, hey, you also maybe want to look at this. Maybe you also need a water bottle. Maybe you need an air purifier. Maybe you need other things. All from My Patriot Supply, which is who's doing this with us. My Patriot Supply partnered with Mojo50. Using the Prepare with Mojo50 website, you can get pretty much anything that they sell. And if you use Prepare with Mojo50, Mojo50 gets a little credit, which helps us out, and you get a great deal on some food. So whether you need a 2-week supply for $87, what is it? Yeah, $87?
$87, yep.
Yeah, $87 plus shipping and handling. Or if you need 4 weeks for $197 flat, they have you covered, and you can get all the rest of your supplies right then and there on the website before you leave. Go check them out today. Prepare with Mojo50.com. Prepare with Mojo50.com.
Yes, sir. Because if anything, as the recent weeks have taught us anything, is most folks are severely unprepared.
Yes. Incredibly so.
Severely. Incredibly. Painfully.
Like not so good.
Yeah. So this is the way to go, and this is the way to jump into it. So back to our favorite actress, Alyssa Milano.
Cookies!
Yes, the irony does not stop.
Don't
her
stop.
Suddenly flopping to, quit with Bernie and go with Biden. So it's difficult.
You got yourself.
To read or to explain a story involving her without.
Okay, I'll read it.
Wanting one of your coronaries to just fall out.
I'll read it because I'm good at reading these things and not dying.
Yeah, you are. I can't. I get hung up as I'm reading it. My brain starts to process each word individually, and I'm like,
I can just spit the words out and then let you react. How about that?
The tumor in the back of my head starts to throb, and I don't need to escalate things faster.
No, you don't need to make it worse. So we're just gonna do it this way. So
okay. So I read the last one.
Yep. So actress and hashtag or pound me too activist Alyssa Milano Cookies has broken her silence on sexual assault allegations against the Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. We haven't had to use that in a while.
No, we haven't.
Whom she endorsed for 2020, and is facing criticism from the political left and the right for not immediately believing his accusers, as she did for the women who accused Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. I know. Milano Cookies says Biden deserves due process over the claims against him and argues now that it would be wrong for innocent men to be destroyed by a movement she helped launch. Milano Cookies marched in Washington, D.C. during the confirmation hearings of Justice Kavanaugh in 2018, claiming his accusers from decades earlier should be believed, despite the lack of corroborative evidence. But now that Milano's Cookies' candidate of choice is facing sexual assault allegations, the actress has changed her tune.
Wait a minute. Hold on. She changing her. She's backpedaling.
She's giving it a little backstroke. You know, she wants the old 1 and 2. You know, a little back and forth. You know, that's about right. Yes, you never go.
Unfortunately, it sounds like she has.
Well, that was long gone. I mean, come on, that train's.
I know.
That's the San Francisco guy from earlier.
No,
or was that San Diego? That was San Diego. The California guy, that guy.
Yeah,
that train's off the track. You know, that's no. Last month, Tara Reid, a former staff assistant of Biden from his days in the U.S. Senate, came forward and claimed Biden sexually assaulted her in 1993. While the Biden campaign eventually issued a statement saying that the allegations were false, Mr. Biden has not addressed her claim, and neither has much of mainstream media.
Nope. Because he's the chosen one.
Right.
At least this go around.
Mm-hmm. The golden child, as it were, even though he's
at least
in his golden years.
Yes, for now.
The golden years child.
Mm-hmm. For now.
Yes. In recent interviews with Andy Cohen, Milano Cookies was asked about the claims against Biden and allegations against her appearing politically motivated in defending the former vice president. The actress explained, I'm still trying to desperately stand back and be sort of objective about this because I sent the Pound Me To tweet over 2 years ago, and I never thought it would be something that was going to destroy innocent men. She added, we have to find this balance in the Believe Women movement and also giving men their due process.
Okay, so does that mean she's going to publicly apologize to Kavanaugh? I'm just saying.
No, because she believes he's not an innocent man.
But the facts prove that otherwise.
It doesn't matter. She doesn't believe he's innocent.
It doesn't matter. The facts prove otherwise.
Yeah, but that's not how this works. She doesn't believe him.
No. Bull hockey. You cannot sit there and say, I'm still desperately trying to stand back and sort the objective and be objective about this. Bolshevik, you turned around and you threw all that crap out there on purpose, knowing damn well what you were doing, and now suddenly your guy's in trouble. Oh, well, we gotta be objective. Shut up.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
No, stop it. Stop it. Again, proof that this woman has not got an integral bone in her body. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't know how to be an actual honorable, integrity-based person if it bit her in the ass.
Well, I mean, the only bone that she's had in her body was, you know.
God almighty.
Yeah, Brad thinks she's hot.
Brad thinks everybody's hot. There really isn't anybody that he thinks isn't hot.
Margaret Thatcher when she was young now, yeah?
Yeah, everything. Margaret Thatcher was Nancy Pelosi. Debbie, what's her name? Schultz. Vomit Central. I think that's not exactly a fair watermark. You know what I mean? If Brad thinks she's hot, well, and dogs eat their own crap. I mean, that's not saying anything.
Well, she seems to have a couple watermarks of her own. I mean, that's not. I think you were about to spit that out, weren't you? Did that leave a bad taste in your mouth? Kind of metallic.
Hard, that's for sure.
A bit metallic, I'm saying.
Oh, I had to bite my tongue on that one.
Oh gosh.
You can't have it both ways, lady. You either we're going to sit and properly evaluate everything and everybody and do fair and due process for everyone, or we don't.
Fencing Fixing Slug over on the Twitters. Excuse me, Fence Fixing Slug. Milano Cookies is completely nuts. And given she's been ridden like a village bike from time to time, she was on the set of a child. She was on the set as a child. I'm really not surprised at all that she's so messed up.
Ching 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 ching. No, I was gonna say every time I hear of her, I think about the fact that Tony Danza is a high school teacher right now, or well, he's not now because there's no school. But yeah, like she just and again, I don't care if you have your opinion, but one, let's be honest about it. You know, let's stop trying to change the rules to fit your guy or to fit your agenda or to fix to fit your moment, and let's be fair. Let's be honest about it, because this doesn't do anything other than just make you look stupid.
So instead of be prepared, we should be, let's be fair. Really? No?
Well,
nothing?
You know, to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair?
To be fair. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You have to pick a side.
I was about to
and
say.
Either we're going to #believe women or it's going to be pound me too.
Right.
And technically, you could. Yeah, I know. You can make. They could. This is gonna get worse. So just get the bell ready. You can make that work hand in hand. But you have to be intellectually honest. You cannot sit and change the rules or change anything like that to fit your agenda or to make your guy look good or to justify your stupid comments or decisions. Be honest and say, I either picked this and this is what I liked and blah, blah, or be honest and say, well, I didn't because of blank.
Yes.
Because again, she just goes into the... You could believe, again, you can believe women. Nothing wrong with taking a moment and giving everybody due. Because believe it or not, it used to be in this country, innocent until proven guilty. There was a stretch, a brief moment in the blip that is America that we were able to be innocent until proven guilty. And now we are guilty until proven innocent.
Correct. Kind of like this. Essential Jackal over on the Twitter. No one, absolutely no one thinks Debbie What's-Her-Name Schultz is hot.
Brad did.
Yeah, it's true.
Brad did. He still does. He's actually got a little upset. He got a little misty-eyed whenever she went her way.
That's okay. Because you know what? I have something that'll make him better.
What's that?
Cat coolers.
See, I hear that cat coolers are incredibly rugged.
They are. Incredibly rugged.
That's what me and Carrie learned.
Yes. They also keep your ice cold for at least 7 days.
That is the epitome of rugged.
Yes, and durable. They're made in the United States. Did you know that?
Well, of course, because America is the home of durable and rugged.
That's right. Fully customizable as well.
Fully customizable.
Yep. They come in a bunch of colors. You can do whatever you want to the top lid. All of it. It's great.
Whatever you want to top lid?
Yes, whatever you want. You can even put Brad's face on it.
There's more.
There is more. If you go to catcoolers.com, that's catcoolers.com, use my name, Steven, STEVEN, in the promo code box, you can get 10% off on any product from Cat Coolers.
Any cooler.
Any cooler, any thermos, any lunchbox, anything that they have on their website, you can get 10% off of your purchase over at Cat Coolers. Plus, Cat Coolers has a lifetime warranty on all their products.
Let's see. Again, they're rugged beyond anything.
Mm-hmm.
Durable beyond anything. So you're not going to necessarily need to use it, but in some really crazy off chance,
I don't know,
you be boating, you may have your guns in it,
and it somehow sinks to the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, and it happens. Well, I don't know if you get that. It says if it breaks, not if it's lost.
Oh.
So maybe that won't work.
No, that won't work. That's not. That's you lost.
Besides, you probably shouldn't be storing your guns in a cat cooler. I mean, you could.
Yeah, you obviously
tons of guns.
It's protected.
But if you got caught carrying tons of guns inside of a cat cooler, the authorities might kind of look at that a little weird.
Mm-hmm. They would look at that kind of weird.
There may be some questions. Just saying.
Yeah. And finally, if you have a cat cooler, please don't do like this next story. Hold on. What? Oh. It was January 27th when an 11-year-old Gannon Stouch disappeared from his Colorado Springs home. He missed school that day, and his stepmother, Letitia Stouch, reported him shortly missing before 7 p.m. that night. Letitia had a story about what happened that day, about the day that Gannon disappeared. And despite her interviews with the media, where she denied she had anything to do with the boy's disappearance, she was arrested a month after she reported him missing and charged with his murder. You see, Letitia initially said that Gannon had left their home around 3:15 p.m. of the day. Oops. My phone decided to beep after I said Letitia. Apparently that's close enough to, you know.
You mean Siri?
Yeah, that I'm not saying it because it would
I don't know how, because it doesn't affect my phone. Your phone's just sensitive.
Mine is very sensitive. It's a very sensitive phone. That's fine. Anyway, so...
Siri. Okay, I did catch that. Okay.
Did. See? Anyway...
Did.
This lady reported her son missing or taken and said that the person who took it raped her.
Took it?
Took him. Sorry.
Oh.
Took him.
I was going to say.
The person who took the boy raped her. And her story just kept changing and changing and changing. And then finally they figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
She killed her son.
What a bitch.
And then tried to blame it on everybody else.
Like, oh, they need to put her like the lowest cell and leave her forever.
So first you killed somebody. Obviously, you don't believe that you don't need to be alive.
Yeah.
Done.
Definitely not.
And yes, Indiana Mike, I get the Zelda and Link references. His name was Ganon. I got it. I'm there. I was going to do them myself, but the kid died, so not doing it. And 2, you then lied and said that you were raped by the person who took the boy.
I wonder if how Melissa Milano would take this.
Oh, believe all women, obviously.
Well, but would she though?
Well, obviously. I mean, if she followed the initial report, she was raped, and her child was stolen from her. So I mean, come on.
This is a dirtbag.
Yeah, it's dirtbaggery to the nth degree. I tend to find, guys, they're really violent and stuff like that. But when a woman decides to do something like this, it's always incredibly underhanded. Like, a guy, when he tries to kill somebody, is usually pretty direct about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. It's either it's a crime of passion or they've plotted it out.
Yep.
If a woman decides to kill somebody, it's a plot. And it's an underhanded plot to where she's trying to weave in so many different intricate details to go through the process that not only does she never get caught, but nothing else happens. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're going to hit timeline.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, we got to go because the sounder decided to die on us. And we're going to go for the day.
I can still do all men. You ready?
No, like we're out. We're already gone. Yeah, we're out.
Been gone?
Yeah, we've been gone. So later, guys.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good, though.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo! Boo! Boo!